Welcome everybody. How are you all doing? It is still staggeringly hot in the United Kingdom. I'm just sorting out my fan. There we go. Today it's going to be a strange live. Strange because this fan is not working. It's going to be a live all about metaphors, which is delightful. Don't know what fell on the floor, but something. By the way, my channel is all about learning English as an additional language. If you are interested in learning metaphors, English metaphors, well, I've got good news for you. You're going to learn 15 of them today, okay? How is everybody doing? How are you all? How are you all? Welcome. From time to time, hello Hajir, how are you? From time to time I may put the fan on just because it gets really, really hot, okay? This is going to be a really nice one. You're right, Juliet. It's all about metaphors, okay? So we're going to learn 15 English metaphors. And we love speaking in metaphors in England, so that's always good to know. What are you all doing? I am parched, so I'm going to have a sip. I'm going to wait for more people just to funnel in, okay? And then I will ask the normal question. How is everyone's day going, by the way? How are you all? Hello, welcome, Korea, awesome. Okay, well, I will begin and ask the usual question. Where is everybody from? I'm a native speaker from England. Where are you from? And then we shall begin. Hello, Manila, you're right. Where is everyone from? Ethiopia, goodness me, it must be boiling there, scorching there. Algeria, superb. Hey, excellent, Adali's in, superb. Where is everyone from? Hello. Poland, beautiful. Japan, super. Oh, guys, those in Korea and Japan, if you can share these lives, that would be really useful. Anchor, good afternoon. Somaliland, superb. Uganda, welcome. Cuba, welcome. Welcome, everybody. I'm from England and I am here to help with your English vocabulary. But today is a bit different. For this session, we're going to be learning metaphors, okay? And we love speaking in metaphors in England, okay? Also Scotland, Wales, etc. How are you all doing? Did I see Fab there? Awesome. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Where are you all from? Germany. Beautiful. I'm not sure of that flag. I'm not sure. What country is that? Welcome, everybody. And if you are in the background, waking up late, the last days of school holidays before him going back to school, I understand. Cameroon, beautiful, excellent. Hello, Ellie's made it. Where is everybody? Mexico, fantastic. Where are you all coming from now? Where are you all coming from? Hello, Fatima. I am an English speaker from England, and welcome to my channel. It's all about learning English as an additional language for adults. Yes, Germany, beautiful, excellent. Okay, are you ready? So this is going to be all about metaphors today. Okay, so it's quite an exciting one. And if you like learning about metaphors, then follow my channel. Right, we're going to start straight away. There's no A2, there's no B2, there's no B1. It's all metaphors. Okay, are you ready? The first metaphor is a heart of gold. A heart of gold. She's always helping people. She has a heart of gold. So what does that mean to have a heart of gold? What do you think that means to have a heart of gold? A good person? Just type it in the comments section. A beautiful heart. Superb. Yeah, excellent. What does it mean to have a heart of gold? To being kind and generous. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Anchor. That's really helpful. Have a heart of gold. Yeah. What does it mean, though? What does that mean, do you think? I've had some good ideas already. She's always helping people. She has a heart of gold. A kind person, yeah. Generous, loves helping others. Excellent. We're ready, yeah. Today's a different one. It's all about metaphors. So I've just said a heart of gold. That means that person is really kind and generous, yeah. A good person. Can you put a heart of gold in a sentence, please? Can you put that into a sentence? Can you do it? Can you put a heart of gold into a sentence? Welcome everybody that's joining. And if you're in the background and you like learning about metaphors, follow my channel. Can you write a heart of gold in a sentence? Welcome. She really has a heart of gold. Superb. Yeah, excellent. Can you write it in a sentence? Can you put it in a sentence, guys? The term is a heart of gold, and it's a metaphor for someone being really kind and generous and nice. Can you put that into a sentence? I'm looking forward to reading them. Many of you have a heart of gold for following my channel. You're a great tutor. That's very kind of you. I have a heart of gold. Oh, that's lovely, Fatima. Sorry, I thought that was just a message to me. That's beautiful. I won't read it out because I'll get embarrassed. My teacher has a heart of gold. Brilliant, Adali. Mother Teresa had a heart of gold. Yeah. My dad had a heart of gold. Superb. My parents have a heart of gold. This is wonderful. Well done. My wife, I have a wife, and she has a heart of gold. I believe heart of gold is one of Shakespeare's first in Henry V. That I don't know. I couldn't tell you, actually. Was it coined by Shakespeare? I'm not sure. Coined is slang for known as, okay, just so you know. I have a heart of gold. Yes, you do. Superb. Heart of gold. And if you enjoy learning about metaphors, and I know Cappy loves them, put them into a sentence for me. And if you want to follow my channel, you'll learn lots more as well. I think today I'm going to go on to people's lives, okay? So if you're doing lives, I might pop in. Right, does that make sense? A heart of gold. It is a very kind and generous person. They would have a heart of gold. You're not literal. You don't literally have a golden heart. Otherwise, you wouldn't live very long, would you? Does that make sense? Yes, if it does. No, if it doesn't. And then we'll move on. This is all about metaphors today, and we love speaking in metaphors in England. If you like learning English, follow my channel. Awesome. All right. Yep. My grandma has a heart of gold, and she taught me how to be altruistic. Oh, that's wonderful. Superb. All right, let's go then. Now, many of you are one of these. Many of you are one of these. Are you a night owl? Are you a night owl? Hello, Veronica V. Are you a night owl? This is a lovely metaphor. A night owl, yeah? No, what is a night owl? What is one? What is a night owl? It's not a type of owl, although birds are beautiful, okay? What if I said you are a night owl? What would that mean? That's it. Yes, that's perfect. N-I-G-H-T-O-W-L, a night owl. What does it mean? Sleeping late. A person who is efficient at night. Interesting, yeah. It's a person who stays up late at night. Superb. Sleeping late. Yeah, excellent. I usually stay up at night, so I'm a night owl. That's perfect. Yeah, excellent. What a lovely metaphor this is, and you all know it. The opposite of an early bird. Yes. And you've just snuck in a cheeky little metaphor there, haven't you? Yeah? Excellent. An evening person, yeah, spot on. So, yeah, an early bird, yeah, because we say in England, an early bird catches the worm. That means if you get up early, you are an early bird. And if you stay up late, you are a night owl. How lovely. Okay. But the term was night owl. So can you now, okay, put in a sentence, the night owl, to burn the midnight oil. Yes, we're full of them, aren't we? That is wonderful, Veronica. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Cappy. That is so good. A person who prefers to be active at night. Yeah. So can you put a night owl into a sentence, please? Can you do it? I know you can. Come on, I want to read them. And if you enjoy learning English and you don't find my voice grating, then follow my channel for more. Thanks, Alex, but don't let it cost you money. I am a night owl. Her friends know she's a night owl and never call before lunchtime. Oh, brilliant, because they'd be sleeping in. I'm a night owl kind of person. Super. Excellent. Well done. Hello, welcome. I'm always sleepy. I am not a night owl. Okay, good. For a night owl, it's difficult to wake up early. Yes, it is. Excellent. What else? I'm a night owl, and this is why I hate the sluggish morning hours. Yeah. Super bird. Yeah, early bird. Yeah, we just said that. So thank you very much, Caracat. Great name. An early bird, you get up early and start working and doing things. Night owl, you do it at night. Excellent. I'm not Scottish. No, I'm not from Scotland. I'm not a night owl because I have young children. Brilliant. Yeah, superb. Superb. If you're a night owl, it's harmful for your health. It can be, yeah. I'm glad you're here as well. Excellent. I'm a seasonal night owl. I know it's stupid. Yes, well, I think that happens to all of us. Often when we go on holiday and things like that, we stay up later, don't we? Okay. I'm definitely a night owl. I'm definitely a night person, not a morning. I hate waking up early. So you are a night owl. Excellent. Morning shift is not for me. I'm a night owl. Superb. I'm from England. Welcome. My channel's all about learning English as an additional language from an Englishman such as me. So if that interests you, follow my channel. Right, okay, we're good, aren't we, with night owl? It's someone who stays awake really late, yeah? A night owl, okay. So, let's go. Are we good with that? Yes, if we are. No, if we're not. I'm a night owl because I always drink a lot of tea. Superb. Coffee can make me turn into a night owl. Yes, it can. Excellent. Superb. Thanks for the repost, guys. More people can join us, and I think they'd love this one. I might try to do some more of these metaphors, okay? Because there's hundreds of them. Right, we are ready. Oh, this is a lovely one. The world is your oyster. What the hell? The world is your oyster. And that's O-Y-S-T-E-R. The world is your oyster. What does that mean? The world is your oyster. What's that about then? You're young. You're free to travel the world. The world is your oyster. Many of you, I would like to say to you, your world, okay, sorry, the world is your oyster, guys. The world is your oyster. Go ahead. The world is your oyster. Me, I'm both a night owl and an early bird. I don't sleep. Excellent. The world is your oyster. Oh, that's so helpful, Juliet. Thank you. Oyster. So, what does it mean, guys? What do you think it means? What do you think it means? The world is your oyster. An oyster is, it's like a clam, yeah? You get it on beaches and underwater, an oyster, and you open it up and it's got something inside. Limitless, excellent, sorry, full of opportunities. The world is for you. Free. The world is in the palm of your hand. An open world, superb. The world is your oyster. Freedom. Eating bad, yes it would. A dump man, not sure what you mean. The world is your oyster. What am I saying? What am I saying? The world is your oyster. You would be lucky. You live in your own shell. Not quite, but good go. You have everything on your side. You're in position to take advantage of life's opportunities. That is superb. And that is the definition, guys. So, can you put that into a sentence? So, if I said the world is yours, okay, you have lots of potential. There's everything ahead of you. Exciting times. The world is your oyster. You have, yeah, absolutely right, Adali. Can you now put, oh, you're right, Resh, can you put the world is your oyster into a sentence, please? Can you do it? Don't worry about misspellings, okay? I'm not the spelling police. And if you enjoy learning English, guys, follow my channel for more content. You're a great musician. The world's your oyster. Yeah, superb. With your experience and skills, the world is your oyster. Brilliant, brilliant. Hello, English rules. We're doing metaphors today. Okay, so a little bit different, guys. We're doing English metaphors. I don't get it. Okay, that's good, Manila. Thank you for saying that. So, when you say the world is yours, I say to you, the world, Manila, is yours. That means you have a great future ahead of you. There's lots of possibles, good things to happen to you. The world is your oyster. Yeah, you can do so much. Okay, right, hold on. I'm going to read some of these. When I travel, I feel that the world is my oyster. Superb. If you develop the capabilities today, the world will be your oyster. Brilliant. Yeah, you'll have all the potential. I have 10 years experience in procurement. I have all the world. Just keep it as the world is your oyster. Yeah, the world is my oyster. Yeah. We tend not to use it in that sense. We just use the world is your oyster. Okay. Limitations only exist inside your head. Remember, the world is your oyster. That's beautiful. Thank you, but please don't let that cost you money. Please, please, please. The world is mine. Okay, you're saying something very similar. Yeah, the sky's the limit. So look at all these metaphors. You've just given me 3 that are the same. Okay, our life is oyster. Okay, so just keep the world is your oyster. Don't overcomplicate it. It's just as if you're buying it off the shelf. Yeah. The world is your oyster. Boom. Now put it into a sentence. Okay. Don't worry about the future. The world is your oyster. This is wonderful. Oyster, it's like a clam. Yeah. You get it at the bottom of the sea. It doesn't really matter in this context. What matters is that you just understand that the world is your oyster means, let's have a look. Don't worry about the future. The world is your oyster. Yeah. You've got all great possibilities coming towards you. Okay. That's what it means. You have youth and talent, so the world is your oyster. Superb. Yeah, excellent. Well done. The world is my oyster. I give my appreciation every day. I appreciate my life every day. Yeah, but guys, just remember, we don't really use it like that. It is just the world is your oyster. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, we need to just memorize it. Well, you could write it down. Okay, or if you ask very nicely, I might be able to upload it to YouTube for you. Okay, are we ready? Are we good, guys? If you're in the background and you like learning about the world being your oyster, then follow my channel. Yes, 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 yeah, excellent. Yep, super. Let's go. Number 4, okay. This is a beautiful one. You are all a ray of sunshine. Oh, isn't that sweet? You are all a ray of sunshine, okay? She walks into work smiling every morning. She is a ray of sunshine, yeah? Excellent, a ray of sunshine. What does it mean? You are a ray of sunshine. What does that mean? You are all a ray of sunshine. Very cheerful, good, okay. If you are a ray of sunshine, cheerful, glowing, brilliant, you bring joy, yeah, absolutely. Burn up hot, it's not literal, it's just a metaphor. Being happy and delighted, okay, this is good. This isn't a level, this is just metaphors, okay? So there's no levels on this live today. We are just learning metaphors. A person who changes their mood for the better. Yes, that is perfect. Okay, so a ray of sunshine, yeah, is someone that makes other people happy. For example, I said to you all, you are all a ray of sunshine because you make me feel happy. Yeah. So you use it in that context. So here I've said, she walks into work smiling every morning. She is a ray of sunshine. Yeah. She makes everyone happy in the office because she is a ray of sunshine. Great. Can you now put cheerful energy? You know those kind of people, don't you? We do, they exist in this world. Let's be positive. There are people that just have a ray of sunshine. They're wonderful people. Everyone wants to be around them. They're kind. They are a ray of sunshine. Okay. Can you write it now in a sentence? Let's see. Your message was a ray of sunshine on a difficult day. Yeah, that's good. That's great. That's kind. Her cheerful countenance brightened the gloomy room like a ray of sunshine. Yeah, that's wonderful. Excellent. Yeah, it brings happiness. That's great. Your message was a ray of sunshine on a difficult day. Beautiful. Every person in my family is so strict, but my youngest son is a ray of sunshine. Brilliant. No, that's okay. These are all metaphors, okay? So none of it is literal. A personal thing that brings happiness. Yeah, great. Thank you, Cappy. Rise and shine, you ray of sunshine. Yeah, isn't that lovely? That we use that as well. I should say, isn't that lovely? Not, isn't that lovely? I teach English, frightening. Is my principal a ray of sunshine? I don't know. I don't know your principal, but you are maybe asking the question. You're amazing. You are a ray of sunshine. Yeah, lovely. Excellent. My kids are my ray of sunshine. Yeah. Now be careful. be careful, because when you use plural, that's when it kind of messes up, okay? It works in particular with just individuals. Sad people don't like her because she is a ray of sunshine. Superb, excellent. My mum is a ray of sunshine, excellent. Money is a ray of I wouldn't use money. I would keep it easy, keep it simple, keep it with a human, okay? You were born with a ray of sunshine. You could, but I would normally just keep it with someone you know. Okay, my family is my ray of sunshine. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that will work. Yeah, good. Okay, does that make sense? Ray of sunshine. She walks into work smiling every morning. She is my ray of sunshine. My friends are my ray. I have a friend and they are my ray of sunshine. Okay, does that make sense? Yes, if it does. No, if it doesn't. A ray of sunshine. Yeah, but you wouldn't say they are my rays of sunshine. Yeah. Hello, pleasure. Welcome, Thailand. What we're doing today is we're learning all about metaphors. Okay. So we've just done 4 of them and we're on to our 5th one here. If you like learning about metaphors, follow my channel. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Just listen. This year has been incredible and difficult. It's been incredible and difficult. Life is like a roller coaster. What do you think? V's got it. Unpredictable. Thank you, Julia. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. So what are we saying here? Changing so fast. There's always ups and downs in life. Superb. Yeah, ups and downs. Life full of changes. Yeah, exactly. Just like a roller coaster that goes like that. Life is full of ups and downs. So when you're saying this year has been really difficult and amazing, it's been a roller coaster. Yeah, life is like a roller coaster. Can you put that into a sentence then? Life is a roller coaster. Life sure is a roller coaster. Last month I was broke and today I'm a millionaire. Life has many unpredictable highs and lows. Yes, it does. So life is a roller coaster, guys. Can you put that into a sentence? It's not easy with these metaphors, okay? But can you give it a go? And if you're in the background, welcome. My channel's all about learning English. So if you like to learn English from a native speaker, just follow my channel. A marriage should remain together even if life is a roller coaster. Yeah, superb. That's perfect. Well done. Yeah, this is all figurative speech, okay? Metaphors. Life is a roller coaster, but every moment teaches us something. Brilliant. Although life is a roller coaster, never give up. Superb. Something is there. Life is a roller coaster. Since I moved out of my childhood home, life has been a roller coaster. Superb, Cara. Yeah. My life is definitely a roller coaster at the moment. Oh, goodness me. Are you really like busy with all different things? Don't worry. Life is a roller coaster. Yeah. So you maybe add a bit more at the end, but that's fine. Don't give up. Life is a roller coaster. Absolutely. Today may be terrible, but tomorrow is another day. My life has been a roller coaster lately. Okay, good. I mean, not good, but good sentence. Like a roller coaster, because life is a roller coaster, you need breaks. Yeah, fair enough. She realized early on that life is a roller coaster. Yeah. Life is a roller coaster. Sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're sad. Superb. Okay. Excellent. My life is a roller coaster because of moving abroad. Superb. We should live with no expectations because our life is always a roller coaster. This is all good. Life is a roller coaster. You shouldn't have been too upset. Great. This is really nice. Are we good with life is like a roller coaster? It means ups and downs. Some day good, some day rubbish, some days rubbish. Yeah. Does that make sense? A roller coaster. There's loads of wonderful comments as well, guys. I lost £50 yesterday. Today I earned £80. Life is a roller coaster. Yeah. I can't read them all out, but they're all so beautiful. My journey at school was a roller coaster. Yes, it could be. We calmly accepted that life is a roller coaster. Great. All right, we're ready. Yes. Go. Okay. Let me have a sip first, if I'm allowed. Am I allowed to sip? All right. Right. Number 6. Is that quite a good radio voice? Number 6. drowning in work. Okay, I hope none of you are drowning in work. What does that mean, to drown in work? You're not actually drowning, yeah? There's no fish around, none of them. You're drowning with work. So what's going on here? I can't come out tonight. I'm drowning with work. Thank you, Juliet. That's perfect. What does it mean? Workaholic, yeah. Drowning in work. Full of work, work hard, exhausted. There's just too much work. You can't handle it. You're just so very busy. You're swamped with work. Burn out. Look at these synonyms. A lot of work. Snowed under. Another beautiful one. Well done, Juliet. Yeah, superb. Burn out. Yeah, to have a huge amount of work. We know it. Many of you and I sometimes am drowning a little bit with work. Okay, so can you put that into a sentence? Guys, there's no live tonight. I'm drowning with work. Okay, or drowning in work. Yeah, I will do a live later, so don't worry. It was just an expression, just one of them. To have a lot on your plate. Goodness me, yeah. Look at this. Look at all the different metaphors. She's been drowning in work since she started her new job. Brilliant. Guys in the background, if you enjoy learning about metaphors, give it a go. Write one just here, write one there. There you go, write one there, have a go. Exhausted, yeah. So now, can you put drowning in work, can you put that into a sentence? I can't help you right now. I'm drowning in work. Superb. Thank you very much. Don't let that cost you money though, guys, please. I hate drowning in work. Yeah, I hate drowning in work. My friend doesn't have time to call me. She's always drowning in work. Yeah. I'm drowning in work. It's not a proper moment for a conversation. Yeah, good. Sorry I didn't reply. I've been drowning in work. Super. I have no money. So I get what you do. I get that. I am drowning in work. I must make more money. There we go. Can you lend a hand? I'm drowning in work. Superb. Last night I couldn't join my friends because I was drowning in work. I am drowning in work because of my test that is coming up. Superb. I became a night owl because I'm drowning in work. Superb. I've been drowning in work lately, so I barely have time to relax. That's sad. Ever since Monday, she has been drowning in work. I've been drowning in work lately, so I barely have time to relax. Brilliant. Bear with me. I'm drowning in work. Great. Yeah. Superb. Well done, everybody. Isn't that lovely? If you are in the background and you like learning metaphors, follow my channel. Okay. I'm drowning in work. I can't find time to attain a high level in Spanish. Superb. Right. Are we good with drowning in work? Are we good? Yes, if we are. No, if we're not. I hope that you're not drowning in work. Okay. I hope you're enjoying and you're going to enjoy a lovely weekend. Okay. Good. We are now on to number 7. Number 7. That was rubbish that time. All right. This is a good one. What is a ticking time bomb? A ticking time bomb. Okay. A ticking time bomb. Welcome. We're doing metaphors at the moment. Now, I can't come out tonight. No, their financial problems were a ticking time bomb. That's perfect, Juliet. Thank you. What is a ticking time bomb? What is it? You got full of energy. Good go. Good go. Their financial problems were a ticking time bomb. Something you expect to happen. Yes. A deadline could be a ticking time bomb. Something urgent. It could become urgent. Yeah. A ticking time bomb. Think about it. It's a metaphor. So literally a ticking bomb would go ticking, and after a certain time it would explode, right? But we're using it as a metaphor. Their financial problems were a ticking time bomb. So what might that mean? We've got angry, little time left. It can feel like that. He's angry, it's like a ticking time bomb. That's perfect. You've got it. Okay. A situation or person bound to cause major trouble soon. Yeah. So That is it. That's it in a nutshell. Literally a situational person that can cause trouble soon, okay? Dangerous, a threat, yeah? So here, for example, their financial problems were a ticking time bomb. That is because they must be in debt, okay? And soon they're going to lose their house, okay? So this situation is a ticking time bomb. It could be, what is the situation? An impending disaster? Absolutely, that would be a ticking time bomb. Their relationship is a ticking time bomb. Yes, brilliant. Can you put it into a sentence? Can you put that into a sentence, right? It's something that's going to be negative soon or in the future. When the month is finishing, there is a ticking time bomb. In what way? It depends. So what is the ticking time bomb there? It has to be explaining something that is quite worrying that's going to happen. So, for example, their marriage, right? Sue and Andy, right, over there. I saw them arguing yesterday. Their marriage is a ticking time bomb. Yeah, that means their marriage is going to explode. His gambling is a ticking time bomb. Brilliant. Yeah, superb. It means eventually the bomb's going to explode and it's going to be a big problem. That problematic co-worker is a ticking time bomb. Brilliant. Excellent. The contradictory discussion is a ticking time bomb. Yeah. Learning for my upcoming exams is a ticking time bomb. Yes, good. Good. Superb. What a lovely metaphor that you now all know how to use. A ticking time bomb. And guys, I don't expect you to remember all of these, but the good news is when you hear an English person say, oh my goodness, their marriage, it's a ticking time bomb. You won't be like really surprised. She is bottling her feelings up. That will be a ticking time bomb. She is bottling her feelings. That's going to be a ticking time bomb. That broken bridge is a ticking time bomb. Fix it. Great. Yeah, exactly. They tried to sweep their family problems under the carpet. Yes, but it was a ticking time bomb. That is delightful. The tension between the two countries is a ticking time bomb. Brilliant. Not raising our children well is a ticking time bomb. Brilliant. The war in the Middle East will be a ticking time bomb. I hope not. I really hope not. I broke the door. I'm very afraid. It's going to be a ticking time bomb. Now, it can be a ticking time bomb if you've broken the door, but the reason it is because maybe mum or dad are going to find out and you're in trouble. My debt is a ticking time bomb. Yes, it would be. Without maintenance, the aging bridge turned into a ticking time bomb for drivers. Brilliant. My classmates had a bad argument. Their relationship is a ticking time bomb. Brilliant. Well done, guys. Superb. You've done really well there. And if you're in the background and you like listening to a native speaker, then follow my channel for more insightful words, vocabularies, metaphors, idioms, synonyms, everything. All right. Okay. Does that make sense? Ticking time bomb. Does it make sense? Does that make sense, everybody? Yes, if it does. No, if it doesn't. And I'm going to have a nosy today. I think I'm going to go round to different people's lives. So I'm going to have quite an interesting afternoon. Maybe some speak English ones. Yeah, last night was lovely. I just listened to some people go onto a live session and just read. I thought that was lovely. Right. Okay. Sorry, I digress. Number 8. All right, here we are. Oh, do I skip this? I'm just going to do this really quick because it's fairly similar. An emotional roller coaster, okay? Moving abroad was an emotional roller coaster. So very similar to life is like a roller coaster. This one's a bit more specific. This one, you're saying that there is mood to it, yeah? There is like a passion to it, okay? An emotional roller coaster. I will give you an example. Watching Schindler's List, the film, was an emotional roller coaster. It made me feel happy. It made me feel sad. It made me cry. It made me laugh. That would be an emotional roller coaster. Thank you, Alex. That's really kind. An emotional roller coaster. Yeah? Can you put it into a sentence? Yeah, absolutely. But it's to do with feelings because it's your emotions, okay? So if you felt happy, sad, That would be an emotional roller coaster. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, different feelings in a short period of time would be an emotional roller coaster. Can you guys put that into a sentence? I bet you can, because you're ever so smart. Watching the tennis was an emotional roller coaster. Life sometimes feels like an emotional roller coaster. Yes, it does. Today I'm happy, tomorrow I'm sad. Later I will be crying, and now I'm happy. The film was an emotional roller coaster. Yeah, the film made me feel so many different things. If the relationship is an emotional roller coaster, it's better to break up. I agree. Ups and downs, superb. Watching the Titanic was watching Titanic, the film, was an emotional roller coaster. Superb. When I got the exam, I felt, when I got my exam, I went through an emotional roller coaster. Okay. Becoming a parent can be an emotional roller coaster. I bet, guys. Salute to all you parents out there. Well done. Working as a dentist is an emotional roller coaster. Yeah. Parents divorce for children. Parents divorcing for their children. It is an emotional roller coaster. Yeah. Superb. Being in love can be an emotional roller coaster. Yes, it can. My situationship with that man was an emotional roller coaster. It sounds it. Being in love can, yeah, absolutely. My first year living in the UK was an emotional roller coaster. I know, absolutely, because one day, you know, it could be raining and you're eating your fish and chips in the rain, and then an hour later it's sunny, and then an hour later it rains again. That wasn't a great example, by the way, because an emotional roller coaster is when you feel happy, sad, delighted, angry, lots of different emotions. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? An emotional roller coaster? Yeah? Yes or no? That's all. And if you're in the background, welcome. This is all about learning English as an additional language. A football match is definitely an emotional roller coaster. We all went through it at the World Cup, didn't we? My goodness. Oh, watching England play football poorly is an emotional roller coaster. Can't kick a ball. Never have been able to kick a ball. Sorry. Right. Okay. This is a lovely one and used all around England. Okay. Number 9. To plant a seed. To plant the seed. Plant the seed. Plant the seed. Okay. I'm not a gardener. I'm not gardening, but I'm going to plant the seed. What does that mean? It's a metaphor. What does that mean? That conversation planted the seed in my mind for a new business. What does that mean? To plant the seed. What does that mean? To get the idea. Yeah, excellent. To start the project, to awaken some ideas. Yeah. Beginning of something new. Okay. To make an idea stick on someone else. Yes. So that's you're absolutely right there. To plant an idea in someone's mind is to secretly suggest something. So they start thinking about it. Okay. It can be spiritual. So for example, that conversation planted a seed in my mind. So let's say I'm having a discussion with a friend about his kitchen. Yeah. His washing machine has broken down and we're talking about the washing machine. And while we're doing it, I go, oh, that's just planted a seed in my mind. I must fix my cabinet. Yeah. It's a really interesting, you can see it as manipulation. Some people do manipulate in that way, but it's not always negative. Yeah. It's to give an idea. Yeah. To give them the idea so that their idea develops. Okay. His teacher planted the seed of curiosity in him. Yeah. So you're planting a seed of curiosity. You could plant a seed of love. You could plant a seed of compassion. Yeah. And in this example, the conversation planted the seed for my new business. I had a chat with someone and then I thought, oh, I need to do my business. Teaching good values to my children planted seeds. Yeah, planted the seeds in them, yeah, to be nice. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one to actually write down, but have a go, guys. And if you're in the background and you like learning about plant the seed, yeah, to plant a seed, then follow my channel for more. I planted the seed that we should go out on vacation, and now my wife is planning a 2-week trip. Woohoo! Mustafa, that's brilliant. That is fantastic. Well done. That's really good. Has anyone else planted a seed and they've got what they wanted? I'm planting a seed to turn up regularly. Okay, all right. Oh, you can plant seeds of doubt. Yes, you can. Oh, that's lovely. Hello, welcome from Indonesia. This channel is all about learning English, and today we're learning metaphors. So welcome and follow my channel. That's really nice. You can plant seeds of doubt. Yeah, you certainly can. You can plant seeds of love. Yeah, I've planted a seed for my son to go to Australia, and now he's in Melbourne. Perfect. They went camping, so they planted the seed in my head of how I should spend my money. Good. Okay, good. Anyone else before we move on? There's 200 of you in the background. Welcome, everybody. If you like listening to a native speaker speak succinctly and clearly, which I hope I do, then follow my channel. When I suggested him to change his work, it seemed like I planted the seed in his head. Yeah, good, fantastic. Books plant seeds of wisdom. Oh, very prophetic there. Very prophetic. Superb. Does that make sense, everybody? To plant seeds. You can plant seeds of wisdom in people, yeah? If a granddad gives a lot of advice to a grandson, he is planting seeds of wisdom. Yes. Super. All right then. Are we good with that? Yes, if you are. Yeah, planting seeds of faith also. Yeah, the Pope or a priest or, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of other religions. Imams, I think, plant seeds, don't they? Seeds of faith. I'm confused when to say plant a seed and when to use plant the seed. Plant a seed or plant the seed. I'd have to think about that one. Okay. Send me a message and I'll make sense of it. This vacation is about planting a seed in my wife's head. Superb. All right. We're up to number 10. You guys have done really well. And if you're in the background and you like learning about metaphors, follow my channel. Okay. Number 10. Weather the storm. Weather the storm. Okay. Weather the storm. The company managed to weather the storm. Now, this is weather, W-E-A-T-H-E-R, to weather the storm. But what does that mean? Can you weather the storm? Let's see. What does that mean? We need to weather the storm, guys. Hold tight. Just weather the storm. What does it mean, guys? Many of you have endured and survived and weathered the storm to cope with the problem. Yeah, excellent. Superb. Can you weather the storm? I hope so. Get prepared. Yeah, super. Resist to survive it. Yeah. Control. We're not controlling necessarily, but good go. Outlast. Yeah, endure. Superb. So when we say to weather the storm, okay, exactly, Samu, well done. It means to cope with the problem, yeah? It's to survive a difficult period of time, yeah? Or a difficult challenge, to weather the storm, yeah? Survive a difficult situation. Superb. So, for example, the company managed to weather the storm. That means that the company wasn't selling or making any money. So they had to survive. They had to weather the storm. Does that make sense? I hope so. If you enjoy learning English, then follow my channel for more, guys. How are you? Can you put that into a sentence? Weather the storm. Weather the storm. Thank you, Samu. That's kind. I try my best. I'm not perfect. Can you put that into a sentence? To weather the storm. Can you do it? I bet you can. You are clever clogs after all. My family weathered the storm in early 2020s and now we are building a new life. Could that have been COVID? Could have been. Superb, by the way. We're going through a difficult time, but we'll weather the storm together. Beautiful, Mustafa. The company weathered the storm. Thank you, Cappy. Super. Super, super. Anyone else? To weather the storm. Can you write it in a sentence? And if you enjoy learning English as an additional language for adults, follow my channel. These are lovely metaphors to weather the storm. Can anyone else write that in the comments? She's going through a lot, but she'll weather the storm. Sometimes you just have to weather the storm and do your best. Brilliant. These are all great. Well done, everybody. Weather the storm. And then we'll move on. We will then move on to number 11. Gosh, we've done 10 already. Well done. Thank you. Let's have a look. After COVID, I weathered the storm year by year. Superb. Excellent. The psychologist suggested a couple to weather the storm before getting a divorce. Yeah, try to weather the storm first. Don't let those cost any money. Thank you. Before my cruise ship interview, I needed to weather the storm. Super. Hello. The patient weathered the storm. Excellent. I weathered the storm despite the obstacles. Brilliant. Excellent. They succeeded to weather the storm in their marriage. Lovely. I'm trying to weather the storm of Monday morning and my 3 cups of coffee aren't helping. Yeah, fantastic. Well done. I've got a frog in my throat. Sorry. Stay calm and weather the storm. It will be better tomorrow. Super. All right. Hello, Kadir. Sorry, I had a frog in my throat. That's what we say in English. Okay, let's move on. Are we good with that? To weather the storm. Yeah? To weather the storm. Are we good? Yes, we are. And if you're in the background, there's over 200 of you. Welcome, everybody. And if you like learning English from a native speaker, follow my channel. That would be delightful. Okay, yes, we are. We're good. All right. Oh, this is a good one. See, I love metaphors. I absolutely love them. Right, here's another one. Number 11. A double-edged sword. A double-edged sword. Working from home can be a double-edged sword. But what am I saying? What is that? If it's a double-edged sword, what are we saying? It's not an actual sword. I'm not going to go chopping things, am I? Okay, working from home can be positive and negative. Yes, it has upsides and downsides, pros and cons. Superb. Yeah, excellent. Can be good or bad. Yeah, a double-edged sword, a two-sided problem. Yeah, and it's a double-edged sword. Okay, so working from home can be a double-edged sword for me because it's great. I don't get stuck in traffic and have to go to work in traffic. Okay, that's the good thing. The bad thing is I end up working longer. So it's got a positive, I won't be stuck in traffic, and it's got a negative, I will end up working longer. So can you use a double-edged sword in a sentence? Social media is a double-edged sword. Absolutely. Because it can be used for good, what we do now and we learn English, or it can be used for all sorts of rubbish. So yeah, absolutely right. How interesting. 2 people got exactly the same. That's really fascinating. Backfire, right? How do you mean? It can be good and it can be bad. A double-edged sword. Can you put that into a sentence? Earning money is a double-edged sword. It could be. I'd like to know what would be the negative of earning money. Perhaps long working hours. Yeah. So a double-edged sword, okay, is something that has advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so can you give me a sentence with a double-edged sword, okay? Watching England play football is a double-edged sword, yeah? Because sometimes they play really well and I'm happy, and other times they play terribly and I'm really sad. So watching England is like having a double-edged sword. Life is a double-edged sword. Yes, it is. Okay. Having a lot of money is a double-edged sword. It can spoil a person. Yes, it can. Superb. Yes. And what would be nice is, can you put the advantage in it, if you can, and the disadvantage? Yeah. Technology is a double-edged sword. Yes, superb. Welcome, welcome. We are on the metaphor, a double-edged sword. And if you like learning about metaphors, follow my channel for more. Chatting with my friends is a double-edged sword. Yeah, it can be. To do strong effort at the gym can be a double-edged sword. Yeah, absolutely. You can feel great in the moment, but then after when you get home, you can feel quite sore. It's a double-edged sword. Superb. Drinking bevy is a double-edged sword. Depends what beverage you're drinking. Yes. Subversion of state power is a double-edged sword. Yes, I'm just trying to think of the negative, but that's good. AI is a double-edged sword. The question is, who is in control? Superb. That's wonderful. Excellent, guys. A double-edged sword, okay? I could say swimming in the ocean is a double-edged sword. I love the feeling of the water against my skin, but then I hate getting out and being covered in salt. Yeah? So it's got a positive and a negative, a double-edged sword. ChatGPT is a double-edged sword. Yeah, what would the negative be with that then? That's interesting. Yeah? Okay. Social media is a double-edged sword. Yes, it is. You can have a lot of great content and have some absolute trash. Welcome everybody in the background. We are learning English and today we are learning about metaphors. So if you enjoy that, follow my channel. Okay. Does that make sense, guys? A double-edged sword. Yeah? I bet you didn't wake up this morning thinking, I'm going to learn about a double-edged sword. But here we are. Does that make sense, guys? Yes, if it does. No, if it doesn't. You can say we, you can say ya. Super, excellent. Okay, good. Now this one's really common in England. This one is very common. Okay. Jar. Open a can of worms. Okay. Open a can of worms. Asking about the missing money was like opening a can of worms. If you know of Pandora's box, it is similar. Oh, do not mention that. You will open a can of worms. Spill a secret. Yeah, superb. Opening a can of worms. Yeah. What would happen, literally, if you opened a can of worms? I'll tell you, the worms would shoot out everywhere. Okay? So in the metaphor, if you're opening a can of worms, a lot of stuff's going to come out and it's not good. Yeah, not keep your mouth sealed. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes we can open a can of worms. So what it means, okay, is to create a set of problems. Yeah? By opening a can of worms, loads of problems are going to happen. Yeah, like Pandora's box, exactly. Yeah? So you open the can of worms, all the worms jump out. Think of the worms as problems. Yeah? Just think of them as problems. That's very kind, but don't let it cost you money, please. Yeah? So, asking about the missing money was going to open a can of worms. That means that lots of more problems were going to come from it. Okay? Talking about corruption in our country will open a can of worms. That is perfect. Yes, superb. Because loads of people are then going to talk about corruption. Here's one for you. If you talk about politics in England, you're going to open a can of worms, okay? It would be a nightmare. People just don't stop talking about it. V, are you serious? That's mental. Literally flashed up at exactly the same time. Before you talk, be careful not to open a can of worms. Brilliant. Yeah, superb. Excellent. Can anyone else use open a can of worms? Can you put that into a sentence? To open a can of worms. Don't complicate yourself unnecessarily. Don't open a can of worms. Could do, yeah. I hate politics. Yeah, no, I don't do politics. No. Excellent. No problem, no comment. Would that be opening a can of worms? Creating a big messy problem. Yeah, exactly. Superb. So if you can put open a can of worms into a sentence, that would be brilliant. Let's see. Can you do it? I've had a couple already. You're doing really well, guys. Excellent. Sometimes being honest can open a can of worms. Yeah, a can of worms. Superb. Being honest can open a can of worms because you can upset people by accident. Okay? Opening a can of worms to create lots of problems. Okay? Open a can of worms. Thank you. Can you put it into a sentence? Excellent. Okay, my friend told me don't open a can of worms. Superb. Brilliant. Yeah. You're doing really well, guys. This is great. I said something I shouldn't have, and now I have opened a can of worms. Replying to a drunk guy would be opening a can of worms. Yeah, superb. Talking about the outcome of the investigations will open a can of worms. Brilliant. Yeah. Think about it. Who was it? Epstein? Yeah, Epstein. Or was it Weinstein? I can't remember. But there were lots of emails, weren't there? Now, why is that a problem? Well, with Epstein, there was lots of details in those emails. So him being arrested opened a can of worms. It created problems for lots of powerful people. Thus, he is not here anymore. Anyway, this isn't about him. This is about you. Is that good, guys? Does that make sense? Opening a can of worms. Asking about her past will open a can of worms. Yeah, really good. Superb. Like the domino effect. Yeah, excellent. We're like chalk and cheese until we, when we talk, we open, but when we talk, we can open a can of worms. Super. Yeah, great. Okay. Number 13. Goodness me. I think we've done an hour now. That's good. Maybe I'll do one or two more and then retire. Only to come back. If you are in the background, welcome. My channel is all about learning English as an additional language for adults. So if you want to follow my channel, you'll learn lots of insightful words, such as slippery. A slippery slope. What's a slippery slope? Don't say skiing, because this is a metaphor, okay? Skiing hills are slippery, but what am I saying when I say a slippery slope? Ignoring small debts can become a slippery slope. Oof, this is difficult. What does that mean? A dangerous way, to be in a dangerous position. Slippery slope. Oh, thank you for spelling it, Cappy. That's great. Yeah. Worsening. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Things getting worse. A slippery slope. Okay. Ignoring small debts can be a slippery slope. What does that mean? What is it? Loss of control. Yeah, absolutely. Superb. Could cause a chain reaction. It can't be easily caught. Yeah, a slippery slope. Yeah, you can't, it's not easy to get it back from it. Standing on the highway, a slippery slope. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to explain it. Okay. A slippery slope is, if you notice, a small problem, but it's going to, because it's a slope, yeah, you have a small problem here, but it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger if you ignore it. A slippery slope. So, ignoring small debts, if I owe £2, I owe another £2, I owe another £2, that is a slippery slope. That means it's going to become a bigger problem, yeah? Losing £2 here or £2 there isn't a massive problem. But if I keep losing money, then I'll be bankrupt, okay? So it is a slippery slope. So a situation that could gradually lead to bigger problems, okay? This is a great one. AI, that's a great example. Giving total control to AI in our lives can be a slippery slope towards the unknown. That is brilliant. Yeah. Does that make sense? So what Mo's saying there is it's a slippery slope. It may start off okay up here, but before we know it, it's going to get really bad for us. Okay. Can you put that into a sentence then? Thank you, Cappy. A slippery slope. Wonderful. It's clear. Can you put it into a sentence then, my dear? Okay. Slippery slope. If you don't pay your bills, it's going to become a slippery slope. Yeah. To losing your house. Lying to your partner can put you on a slippery slope. Yes. One lie leads to another. Brilliant. There's loads of you in the background. If you like learning about a slippery slope, then follow my channel. Evening, guys. Good evening. I'm assuming you're in Asia if it's evening. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. We are on the 13th metaphor, which is a slippery slope, okay? Which means it gradually leads to bigger problems, okay? I'll give you one. Not checking the oil on your car is a slippery slope, yeah? Because if you stop checking your oil, right, what's going to happen? Your car's going to blow up. Your engine's not going to work. Okay. Not paying attention to your health problems is a slippery slope. Brilliant. Okay. If you don't visit the doctor, it will be a slippery slope. Yes. Borrowing money for clothes is a slippery slope. Yes. To debts. Excellent. When you break a small rule, it can become a slippery slope to breaking much bigger ones. Superb, guys. These are all amazing. You're all brilliant. Okay. Are we good? I think we are. They didn't prevent that pollution was become. So if you don't prevent pollution, it may be a slippery slope in your country. Yes. You may not be able to breathe after a while. Are we good? Yes, if you're happy. No, if you're not. Or let me rephrase that. Yes, if you understand. No, if you don't. Yeah, absolutely, Mo. Perfect. Yeah, buying many bags is a slippery slope. Sure it is. I don't have that problem, you see. All right, we're ready. Okay. Oh, yes, this is a football-related theme. So, who likes football? I do. Okay. Number 14. Move the goalposts. Move the goalposts. There's loads of you in the background. Follow my channel for lots of insightful English. To move the goalposts. You're happy? Good, I'm glad. Okay? Right. Move the goalposts. Every time I met the target, they moved the goalposts. What is that saying? What does that say? To move the goalposts. What does it mean, do you think? Change the rules. Yes. Yes. To move the goalpost is literally to change the rules. But it's such a lovely way of saying it. Okay. They always move the goalposts. Yeah. That means, okay, yeah, to change the rules. So, but in an unfair way. So to change the rules unfairly would be to move the goalposts. Okay. It comes from, okay, playing football. It would be unfair. Imagine if you're in a football game and you've got two goalposts, they make up the goal, and they were just moved halfway through the game. That would be unfair. Okay. So that's what we say, to move the goalposts. Raise the bar is slightly different, but that's also a lovely one. Okay. Yeah, to move the goalpost. Every time I met the target, they move the goalpost. That means every time I'm nearly at my bonus, yeah, they move the goalpost so I can't get my bonus. Does that make sense? If it was in for work, okay? Yeah, change the rules, you know? So to move the goalpost, it could work in a way of, let's say, I'm a gardener. Right? And I am putting new grass down on a house. Okay? I'm doing a job for somebody. And then I'm just about to finish the grass, and the customer says, no. I don't want grass. I want a brick. Oh, you've just moved the goalposts. You can't do that. Does that make sense? Moving the goalpost. You're just about to finish or reach a target and they change it. Yeah? Changing the rules. Can anyone put that into a sentence then? Can anyone put that into a sentence? To move the goalposts. Have a go. There's 260 of you. Thank you for watching. My channel's all about learning English as an additional language for adults. FIFA has been moving the goalposts so much lately that it raised concerns on its credibility. Yeah, absolutely, they do. They keep changing rules. Super. If you have a particular question, just message me. They changed the term of our agreement. Again, they've moved the goalpost. Brilliant, superb. I've changed my mind about working for this company. Every time I meet their requirements, they change the goalposts. That is brilliant. Brilliant, guys. Infantino moved the goalposts, so he was hated by football fans around the world. Brilliant. Great. It's some has closed the stable gate after the horse has bolted. close the stable gate after the horse has bolted. Not quite. There's a slight difference. It's unfair to move the goalpost after we have already done most of the work. Brilliant. Welcome everybody in the background. If you like learning English from a native speaker such as myself, then just follow my channel. You'll learn lots and you'll have fun doing it. Trump's trade war, always move the goalpost. Yeah, in a negotiation. Yeah, when you negotiate with somebody, they can move the goalpost. They can change the rules unfairly. Every time I hit my sales targets, my boss moves the goalpost. That would drive me mad. Absolutely. Okay. The company had to diversify its products, so it changed the goalposts. Well, moving the goalposts is more about an unfair change. Okay, so you're just saying a change. All right, but that's good. The boss moved the goalposts in our company. Yeah. Well done, everyone. Let's move on. Are you happy with that? Yes, if you are. No, if you're not. So the boss moved the goalposts in our... Yeah, good, good. All right, brilliant. Is everyone happy? We're on to our 15th and final metaphor. Okay. This is a nice one as well. But then I'm always saying that, aren't I? If you are in the background and you haven't followed my channel, follow my channel and you'll learn some lovely English words. Okay, let's go. Number 15. Navigate. Navigate. That means to plot and search. To navigate uncharted waters. So the metaphor is navigate uncharted waters. I'm going to give you an idea. Starting my own company meant navigating uncharted waters. Whoa, I think this is the hardest one today. Maybe, maybe not. Discover, there will be a sense of discovery, absolutely. What does it mean to navigate uncharted waters? What is it? To explore, yeah, absolutely. But what kind of exploration? Uncharted waters, yeah. But what are they saying? I'm not going to go sailing right now. I'm not getting on a boat, all right? And I'm not going to sail to somewhere unknown. To find out, yes, you will be finding out. Superb, yeah? Unknown, yes, that is the key word here, I think. Unknown. Navigate uncharted waters means to navigate, to understand something unknown, okay? An unfamiliar area, yeah. But it doesn't just have to be area because this is a metaphor, so we can use it a lot. There is risk included, yes. So for example, starting my own company meant navigating uncharted waters. That means navigating, understanding the unknowns, yeah? You're going to do something, but you don't know the result exactly. Uncertainty, yeah. So you're going to do something, you're moving and you're going to do something, but you don't know what to expect. Yeah, absolutely right. And there's 300 of you in the background. Welcome. If you love learning about English metaphors from a native speaker such as me, then follow my channel. We are right now on Navigate Uncharted Waters, which is to deal with a completely new or unfamiliar situation. Swim in dark waters. Do you really? That sounds lovely. So if you're going to deal with a completely or new or unfamiliar situation, you are navigating uncharted waters. Now, can you put navigate uncharted waters into a sentence? Thank you, Luna. That's really helpful. Newly married couples feel they're navigating uncharted waters in their first days of marriage. That is perfect, Mo. You must be a teacher, Mo. That's superb. Finding your way through finding your way. Yeah, absolutely. That's really good. Can you put it into a sentence then, guys? You're all brilliant today, so well done. And I will be doing another live later. I don't know at what time now because it may be after dinner, okay? Because this has been a fairly long one. A lovely one, but a long one. Started a new experience can be navigating uncharted waters. Yeah, starting a new experience, you do navigate uncharted waters because there's lots of unknowns. You don't know what to expect. Moving abroad forced us to navigate uncharted waters. Yeah, you had to understand the unknown. Soon I'll be traveling to uncharted. Soon we'll be traveling to uncharted waters. Yeah. So you're going to soon experience the unknown and you're going to work your way through that. Great. Anchor's saying 5 p.m. It won't be that time. Taking that course was challenging and she felt like she was navigating uncharted waters. Yes, brilliant. Opening a private school is navigating uncharted waters. Yeah, it would be. I'm not, but I like to act like one because I'm an English fanatic. I can tell. I can see, Mo. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Moving to a new country is... is navigating uncharted waters. Yes, it is, Adali. That's perfect. There's so many unknowns about it, isn't there? I can help you navigate through uncharted waters. It depends what you're talking about. Depends on the sentence. But yes, if you had a sentence before talking about what it is exactly, the context, moving to a new school is... navigating uncharted waters. Yeah, good. Starting a new course is like navigating uncharted waters. Parents of teenagers are always navigating uncharted waters. Absolutely. Great. There's so many of you. Thank you for all these lovely responses. They're beautiful. Now, if you like learning English from a native speaker, such as myself, follow my channel and you'll learn lots of exciting idioms, metaphors, synonyms, homophones, all things English. But to be honest with you, you can just listen to my voice and it will help listening to a native speaker speak English. Normally what we do is we do A2 to C2 words, but today we have done metaphors. Right, we are at the end, which is fantastic. Thank you all. You've been all amazing. But before you go, okay, don't all run off now. Just wait 1 second. Hold on. The topic of today was metaphors. If you really want, I can upload it to YouTube. But I know many of you, okay, I'll do it. Yes, I'll put it on YouTube. No problem, no problem. I just find very few people use YouTube. But that's okay, I get it. It's a large file. It's a bit faffy. All right, now, are you ready? To end this lovely live session, I don't care who you are. I don't care what your ability is. I'm going to give you a word and you just have to, give me the English word, the first English word that comes into your mind. So, for example, if I said, curtain, if the first thing you think of is fan, then you type fan. It doesn't have to be related at all. It can be silly. Whatever the first word that hits your head is, write it for me. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. I've got to think of it myself. All right. 3, 2, 1. Cow. Cow. What's the first English word? Cow. One word. What are you thinking? Cow. What's the first thing? Milk. Animal. Horn. Grass. Drink. Milk. Beef. Milk. Milk. Farm. Milk. Animal. Grass. Cash. Great. Black. Carl. Chocolate, milk, cheese, great. Farm, meat, McDonald's, Switzerland, yeah. Pasture, farmer, great. Horn, excellent. Isn't it funny? Yeah, it doesn't have to be related. I just find that as a funny game. Nature. So all of you that say, oh, I just, Hody, franchise, weed, okay, interesting. Beauty, vet. Yeah, right. So for all of you that say, oh, I can't speak English, I'm useless at English, I just get brain fog. Well, hang on a minute. You didn't just then. So well done, everybody. Okay. I will catch you later. All right. Not sure of the time, 7 or 8 o'clock. If I do squeeze in a cheeky one, I would be surprised. But anyway, have a lovely rest of your day. I will see you 7, 8 o'clock. Okay. If you check my channel, then it should let you know. And if you haven't followed me already, follow my channel for more. All right. See you later. Take care, guys. Have a lovely day. 7, I hear. 7. All right. Probably 7. I have to leave. 379 of you. I can't believe it. I'll just do one more plug. Okay, this channel's all about learning English as an additional language. If you like that, follow my channel. I will be back at 7 o'clock.